a tendency to be the first one to walk to the whiteboard and start to make a model or to try to. That is actually taking control of the meeting and how we are going to. It's already a first step into actually creating the context based on which we're going to discuss. So framing the meeting.
Within the frame.
So basically deciding the rules of the game. So we're going to do it like this, this, and that is of course a big advantage if you are going to engage in a discussion. Now, I am quite certain, based on my experience, that a lot of Japanese people would not feel so comfortable being put into such a framework, especially because they do not think in these kinds of frameworks. Therefore, the Western people who successfully created the frame.
No, they don't understand what is frame. Right?
Right.
And in the middle of discussion, they're going to ask questions.
Exactly.
Right?
Right. So what are you talking about? This is not the discussion at the moment. Look at the whiteboard. This is what we're talking about.
We just define before.
Right. So everybody's on the same page, but the Japanese delegate is now going back. So immediately he will feel the tension.
Okay, we are playing soccer game. This is not soccer game.
Right.
You're talking about.
It's not baseball. Right. I'm like, get on the field.
Two big international face-to-face meeting in a year. And what is the biggest difficulty for us is to join the unofficial discussion outside the meeting room. That means the eating together, drinking together,
Right. Backroom politics.
and drinking forever.
Right.
So, but that is the most tough, difficult for the Japanese delegate.
Why? Because you're not invited, or you do not really feel inclined to join.
Yeah, there are a variety of reasons, but maybe one of the biggest reasons is because not all the Japanese delegates have ability to communicate with the other nations, the committee members in English.
Right.
I think that is the biggest issue. And another issue is it is also the situation. The unofficial meeting with in a dinner is somehow bring us another difficulty is that even between the Japanese people, it is a little bit difficult to communicate drinking. So, and most of the Japanese people are not so strong against
Alcohol.
Right. It is a tough thing to keep the logical thinking all throughout the unofficial.
Especially because it doesn't really come naturally. Because there is it's not like really you're on this mindset where this agenda thinking and going from A to Z and following the framework as it has been lined out. This is something that we learn from kindergarten, basically.
Yeah. But are you joining drinking with?
Yes. Yeah. In my case, I try to join every meeting, official and unofficial, as much as possible. Yeah, because
Only you?
not only me, all other Japanese delegates, but not all of them are comfortable for that kind of external meetings.
How about you?
Me also, it is also the tough things. Yes, and that lasts every day, every night.
Right.
It is the toughest things for us. Every night we go out to eat and drink forever.
Really how long is the conference? How many days?
Conference itself lasts just maybe 8:30 to 5 o'clock.
Okay. So and how many days in a row?
5 days.
5 days.
Mm.
So 4 nights of, or maybe the night before the first, so it's 5 nights.
Yeah, but the delegate members, delegate from other nations also said that is also tough for them. But the relatively the what you say level of the toughness is different between us.
It's tougher.
For them, it's a little bit tough, but for us, it's so much tough, so tough. Yeah.
Is it because maybe Japanese are less hungry? So maybe it depends on how much we are aware this is important. How much do we want to conquer the others and implement our idea even against others?
So this is actually a question to me. So if a question from me to you, I'm not really aware of how Japanese people prepare a negotiation. So you really like Western delegations, they prepare very thoroughly for negotiation. They know exactly what they want, how much they can give in return, what exactly they want in return, for how much. They even prepared questions. They prepare everything to the last bit. So not much things happen by accident, and usually most people are on the same page. If you are talking with a professional delegation, how much is that similar for the Japanese delegation? People who engage in negotiations or not? Because I really believe that if you prepare well, you have such a big advantage if you want to negotiate anything.
So I prepared even to give them some compromise.
Yeah.
in return.
Oh yeah, and there are observers who never speak, but they observe everything, and they only look at who's responding, who's answering, who is on our side, and then they design the strategy for the next session. So there are all kinds of roles that they assign. They go and prepare minutiously, like where do we meet, what do we eat, when do we eat, we let people wait, how are we going to throw a curveball, when do we do that. These are all things that have been fully prepared. They don't happen by accident.
Chinese, they are doing the same.
Yes. Yes.
Japanese never do that.
So if the normal working the time in the first day doing so, you're doing so.
Right. So my impression, this is my impression, but correct me if I'm wrong. My impression is that the Japanese side is discussing very long and hard exactly how their proposal is going to look like. As soon as the negotiation starts, they put their proposal on the table, explain what they want, and then they leave the negotiation.